4:30, Christine buys gum. 4:10, Jessups arrive home. After weeks of desperately searching, Christine Jessup is nowhere to be found. Police set up a command center at the local fire hall. Janet relies on the comfort of a family friend, Heather Hoover, until Bob is released from jail on compassionate grounds.
Thanksgiving passes, then Halloween, then Christmas. And still police don't have any answers for the suffering family. The worst part is not knowing. Pain is unendurable.
An hour's drive away, and months later, the answer no one wants to know is discovered. December 31st, 1984, Sunderland, Ontario. Fred Patterson calls for his dog as he walks through the wooded property next to his home. His two daughters are with him when they stumble upon a gruesome scene.
He thinks he sees a pile of garbage in this wooded area, which is unusual. He moves closer to inspect and finds it's the body of a young child.
Fred Patterson calls the police.
It's an awful scene. Even the most seasoned police officer is going to be disturbed coming upon it. Some time has passed, decomposition has taken place, and animals have gotten to the body. It's a hard scene to describe.
Not far from the girl's body, police find a recorder with the name Christine Jessup written on it, confirming their fears. They have found Christine Jessup.
Christine's remains are badly decomposed. She has been stabbed multiple times in the chest, some of which are deep enough to sever the vertebrae. Her underwear is found beside her right foot. She is being sexually assaulted and then stabbed to death.
Christine is laid to rest in the cemetery where she used to play, not far from her family home.
The attention of an entire nation is bearing down on them. The family is desperate to know who did this to their little girl.
This case has the attention of a nation, a family desperate for answers. The pressure is on police. Police are going to use every tool at their disposal to find the killer, especially if there's a chance that they can strike again.
Ontario police get assistance from their southern neighbors at the FBI, who send criminal profilers north to help develop a possible profile for the man they're after. At the same time, they employ the best forensic tools that they have available.
In 1985, the cutting-edge forensic technology is the study of trace evidence, fibers from fabric, and hairs.
Police retrieve a single black hair from Christine's necklace, which may belong to her attacker, along with fibers they believe could be from clothing the attacker wears.
Law enforcement would have collected all of the clothing and a plastic recorder found at the scene. They would also have the autopsy results combined with numerous interviews, and an FBI profile would be developed.
The profile, created by the FBI with all the information provided to them by the regional police, describes a man who is young. He would be known to Christine, so she would trust him enough to go with him. A person who may have had personal problems, and who knew there was an opportunity to take Christine while there was no one home.
The profile suggests this person may have already spoken with police, and possibly helped in the search to look like they are cooperating and deflect suspicion from themselves. Investigators see a man who may fit the FBI profile in some ways.
With pressure on the police, the suspect emerges, a man who lives just next door.
The more they look at him, the better the evidence seems to fall into place. They're convinced they've got their man.
Police zero in on the neighbor, with hopes in finding some answers. His name is Guy Palmerin.
As you get older, your liver increasingly important part of the aging process. We created Dose for your liver to make taking care of your liver easy. Dose is an organic blend of liver-supporting ingredients and is clinically backed to promote healthy liver function so that nothing's holding you back.
This is Litter Robot, the highest-rated self-cleaning litter box that removes the chore of scooping. After your cat exits, Litter Robot automatically cycles, separating the clean litter from the dirty clumps. Never scoop again with Litter Robot.
Calm. Download the free app now.
At Drive Time, we made this 30-second ad to show all of you and you that in as little as 30 seconds, you can start shopping thousands of cars and customize your payments to fit your budget all on your phone. Now with no hit to your credit when you shop online. Wait, no credit hit. Now when you shop online with DriveTime.com, you can do a lot in a little time. Like I can shop thousands of cars and customize my payments without affecting my credit. Yeah, it's that easy. Ooh, I like this one. No, I like this one. Go to DriveTime.com and do a lot in not a lot of time.
I couldn't move like this with vaginal dryness. Reverie's hyaluronic acid is super moisturizing. So I can do this again. When I want to.
Thousands of women have restored their vaginal moisture. Join them at Reverie.com.
They're called Shynasty hammock underwear. Soft, sweat-wicking, breathable underwear with a supportive pouch built in. You don't realize you need new underwear until you try these. Love your first pair or they're free. Upgrade to hammock underwear at Shynasty.com.
Wow, is that really me?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Who am I?
Oh my God. I can't believe I have no lines in my face.
I'm just in love with the mirror right now.
It's a facelift in a jar.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. We've created the best offer yet with our Memorial Day Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under-eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. People across the country look and feel years younger in minutes.
Here, I don't look 61 in 3 weeks, and this is only because of Plexiderm.
Holy like I look 15 years younger. The instant results are from naturally based silicates. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing the appearance of under-eye bags and wrinkles in minutes. So if under-eye bags and wrinkles make you look tired and older, try it this Memorial Day for only $14.95 plus get free shipping.
A Talkspace therapist will be in your corner for whatever comes up and be a place for you to vent day or night when you need to. Talkspace is covered by most insurance plans and may be no cost to you. Go to Talkspace.com to get started.
Spot Pet insurance plans help pet parents focus on the moments that matter and worry less about unexpected vet bills. From puppyhood and beyond, Spot can cover up to 90% of eligible vet visits. Visit SpotPet.com to get a free quote.
As a military veteran, I applied a lot of my discipline to my sales job. My paychecks are great, but commission can be unpredictable. Now I have Chime with Spot Me. They can cover you up to $200 in between paychecks with no overdraft fees. Join me at Chime.com.
A 3-month search for missing Christine Jessup ends with a nightmarish discovery. Christine's body is discovered in a wooded area far from home and brutalized. Ontario police enlist the help of FBI profilers as they work urgently to find Christine Jessup's killer.
It's 1985. The state-of-the-art tool for analyzing trace evidence is a really good microscope.
Police find a hair not belonging to Christine in the necklace she wears, along with fibers that could be from the killer's clothing. But police believe they already have their killer. The Jessup's next-door neighbor, Guy Palmerin, fits the profile supplied by the FBI of a young man with strange behaviors and low education.
The investigators are constantly under pressure to have answers, to solve the case, to reassure the public that everything is being done, and to bring someone to answer for killing an innocent child. Plus, there's also their own internal pressures as well that are, emotional on them, as well as the investigators wanting to solve the case and find out who's responsible for murdering a child. Like, that's an enormous amount of pressure to place on someone to solve these cases. But at the same time, the pressure is there, but the pressure also motivates them to work and work and work and find the person responsible.
The strategy for investigators is to use interviews and the FBI profile to find persons of interest, then use the physical evidence to confirm their suspicions.
25-year-old Guy Paul Morin is brought in for questioning. He hasn't participated in the searches for Christine and doesn't attend the funeral or wake for her. He generally keeps to himself, fixing things around the house. He strikes police as suspicious.
When police ask Guy Paul Morin about what he thought of Christine, he says she was sweet and innocent. And then he says, but they sometimes grow to be corrupt.
Guy Paul Morin doesn't have a criminal record and doesn't smoke or drink. But police believe he fits the profile and focus their investigation on him. Police discover that Morin had worked his shift at a furniture factory south of Queensville the day Christine disappeared. He punches out at 3:32 p.m. Police determine that the soonest Guy Paul Morin could have been in Queensville is 4:14 p.m.
This doesn't quite fit the timeline police have established, but it is close. Police go back to the Jessups to confirm they returned home at 4:10.
After talking it over with police, the Jessups change the timing to a general range that makes sense to police.
All those timelines came into place when they were looking at persons of interest or suspects to try and determine why that location and whether or not it would fit a timeline.
Guy Paul Morin fits their profile. According to their timeline, he had the opportunity. Now all they need is some physical evidence.
At his jazz band's practice, a bandmate says her friend is doing a project